Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
The overnight rain has many Metro Detroiters dealing with power outages and storm damage. We'll have an update on how many are without power at this hour. Plus, things are getting a bit calm, but that's just in terms of the rain. The winds are still out there and a high wind advisory at that. We'll have more on what to expect for the rest of the day. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News this noon. The National Weather Service has issued that wind advisory for much of Metro Detroit to go into effect and remain that way until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So meteorologist Paul Gross monitoring the wind, and what else is in store for us this afternoon?
Yeah, unfortunately, this has played out exactly as we expected. Here are some of the peak gusts this morning. Metro Airport was nearly a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. A marine reporting station off of St. Clair Shores had a 54-mile-per-hour gust, over 50 miles per hour at City Airport in Detroit, 49 miles per hour gust in Troy, and a 47 mile per hour gust in Harrison Township. That's Selfridge Air National Guard Base. So as Rhonda just said, wind advisory in effect for the whole area until 4 p.m. And because of that southwest wind blowing across Lake St. Clair, this area right here, northeast Lake St. Clair, we're talking about Anchorville, Fairhaven, down toward Clay Township and Harson's Island, you have strong wind and wave action battering the shore, so flooding and possible shoreline damage is still a risk this afternoon, and we still have numerous gusts over or near 40 miles per hour right now. And notice temperatures are sliding now. Metro Airport down to 40. We have 30s in our western suburbs, and we still have a couple of little teeny spritzes of rain, a few more down to the south, but rain is not the big issue this afternoon. It's just the wind and the falling temps. I'll be back to talk about tomorrow's snow, which you'll probably have to shovel, coming up. Rhonda?
All right, Paul, thank you. Meanwhile, last night's wet weather left many residents dealing with storm damage and especially this morning's wind and the power outages. Here's the latest power outage map from DTE, and right now about 16,000 customers are without power. Nick Monticelli is monitoring the situation for us live in Clinton Township. Nick, good afternoon.
Rhonda, good afternoon to you. This area had about 3,000 people without power until about 20 minutes ago. That's when the switches came back on, the street lights came back on, and the businesses were able to open back up. I kind of want to do a round robin to show you some of the damage in the Metro Detroit area. Take a look at this video. This tree down on the west side of Detroit, not really a whole lot of damage, just blocking the road there and causing some headaches for those who are trying to drive through and get through those side streets. Also, all the way out in Almont, you can see this trampoline got tossed out of a neighbor's yard. A viewer sent us this photograph, and essentially she said it missed two cars, almost took out one of their cars. Fortunately, not a whole lot of damage. Then you'll see here in just a moment, businesses, especially here in the Clinton Township area that we visited, had to close because they didn't have any power. We went to a corner convenience store. This Family Dollar store had to close. Many businesses shut down, but fortunately, some of the owners were still around. They could reopen as soon as the power came back on. Now take a look at the second piece of video, though. This is by far some of the worst damage we have seen so far. At about 7 o'clock this morning out in Auburn Hills, the power lines, actually a tree came down on power lines, then power lines came down on this car, causing it to catch on fire. So DTE was called out. The fire department, you can see, was there as well, but the firefighters couldn't do anything, couldn't get anywhere near that fire until the power was shut off. So all they could do was just stand by and watch. Eventually, power was shut off, the fire was put out, and then the rest of the damage could be assessed. We're also told that a second vehicle in the driveway was damaged, as well as a travel trailer. The man who owns all of it, he too, all he could do was just stand there and watch.
Heard a big flash. Didn't hear the pop from thunder, but I heard the humming of a transformer. Then I heard the explosion, the blue flashes. I went and called 911. We lost two cars. I think the camper's saved, but two cars are lost, so it's no big deal. I'm just glad the family was safe and the neighbors were safe and nobody got hurt.
And I suppose that certainly is the best news in all of that nobody was hurt. Fortunately, that stays the same throughout the entire day. This wind advisory, as Paul was talking about, is set to go late into the evening at this point. So take some precautions. If you have any holiday decorations outside, some of those inflatables, you might want to bring those in because those might end up somewhere down the street or in the next city by the time all this is done, Rhonda.
Yes, I didn't have one of those inflatables, but I have those little Christmas trees on my porch, and those toppled over, rolling somewhere around my neighborhood. All right, Nick, thank you. And for complete updates on the power outages, storm damage, and up-to-the-date forecast, you can always go to our website at clickondetroit.com. The state of Michigan plans to take some soil samples at the site of that chemical leak along I-696 in Madison Heights before the ground freezes to learn more about that leak. In the meantime, the Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller is sounding the alarm about that contamination site, saying that dilution is not the solution, in her opinion. She says that concern that recent rain will only carry some of that green chemical in Madison Heights into the Great Lakes and potentially the drinking water. Test results released last week found that green ooze is a dangerous chemical called hexavalent chromium. The EPA says that it brought in more manpower to monitor the situation.
Well, the concerns that we have in the immediacy is with all of this heavy rain, whether or not these contaminants, these hazardous materials that were not properly cleaned up to begin with.
So with the rain that we're having, we brought in on-site response manager from EPA and additional contractors to monitor the two sump pumps we have on site.
And right now, the state is saying that there is no concern with the drinking water. Detroit police are investigating the discovery of a woman found lying in the middle of the street on Detroit's east side last night. That woman appeared to have been assaulted, was found at East Canfield and Van Dyke. Witnesses told police that they saw her running from a nearby park. The woman is hospitalized and listed in serious condition. Over in Oak Park, a 22-year-old man is accused of shooting a 74-year-old woman and a 55-year-old man over the weekend. The two were shot in a home on West Hampton near 8 Mile and Coolidge on Friday. The woman died at the scene. The man was rushed to the hospital and remains in critical condition. Meanwhile, the 22-year-old man called police to report that he just shot two people. He was arrested. A weapon, I should say, was found at the scene, and that suspect has not yet been formally charged. Detroit police are investigating a brawl involving several people. It happened last week in a Family Dollar store. Take a look at the cell phone video that was recorded in that store on Dexter near West Davidson on last Friday. Several people are seen throwing punches at each other. One woman was seen actually hitting another woman with a shovel multiple times. Police say that a report was filed about the incident, but as of now, no one has been arrested. So crude oil prices have been on the rise lately, and that is affecting the gas prices. They are a bit higher here in Michigan. AAA reporting the statewide average price for gas is $2.60 per gallon, and that is up 12 cents from what drivers paid 1 week ago. Prices are often higher here in Metro Detroit, but AAA says that Detroit's average price for gas is also $2.60 a gallon. The National Football League is ready to start the playoffs, and once again, our Detroit Lions will not be in the playoffs. The Lions lost their final game of the season on Sunday, losing in a close game to the Green Bay Packers 23-20. The Lions end the season with 3 wins, 12 losses, 1 tie, and a 9-game losing streak. The poor record will give the Lions the number 3 pick in the upcoming draft, which I guess is that one bit of silver lining. The Lions head coach and general manager will talk with the media later today, and we will have their comments for you on Local 4 News today at 5 and 6, and of course on clickondetroit.com as well. Still to come, speaking out, we are hearing from the daughter of one of the victims in that church attack in Texas. But first, New York's governor is calling it an act of terrorism. A Jewish community in New York left in shock after a violent attack during Hanukkah.